Make a difference.
Now, a musical drama student at the Guildford School of Acting, along with his wife, a chef, have been awarded life membership to the University of Surrey's Jewish Society because of the support they've given to students and other people in the community during the pandemic. From hosting younger students in their home, bringing people together online and staging online concerts, Yuval and Natalie Shwartsman have thrown themselves into helping others in the community and raising morale. And they both join me on the line now. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Emily. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Good morning, Natalie. Yuval, let's start with you. You've taken on many different roles during your time as a performer and your training continues in Guildford. Why throw yourself into the role of volunteering in the pandemic and keeping checks on people?
Well, if we can do something to make people happy, if we can do something to make people smile, why not? We've been doing here since we got here, trying to bring people together and been doing like Friday night dinners. And even before the pandemic, everything started bringing people here together and, just bringing hearts. And whatever we can do here, we always ask ourselves, how can we build a community? This is the way we just brought it from back home, This is the way we do stuff back home. Every Friday night, the community comes together.
So the Friday night dinner's a big Jewish tradition, but bringing people of all different traditions and cultures together. Natalie, as Yuval mentioned, you're both relative newcomers to the UK, and so you know how important belonging to a community is. Tell me more about your desire then to create one here. What does it mean to you?
Well, for me at first, of course, it came from a need, from my own need to be part of something. And then I just understood that if I want something to happen, I should start doing it, basically. And the community back home, it started when we were young students, around our 20s, and everybody were young students, and everybody was out of their parents' homes. So we just came together and started meeting on this Friday night. And then when we came to the UK, already a bit older, in our 30s, we wanted to build the same thing here.
And how did it feel when you first arrived here?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat?
How important is the food element in bringing people together? I know we've just been talking about Zoom. It is difficult to have Friday night dinners, perhaps in the way that you were used to hosting in your home. But how important is that centrally to what you're doing?
Well, food is a big Jewish thing because it really brings people together, and I think that the memories of the food that we ate as kids, perhaps, or this setting of being with other people and sharing this experience, when your most primary needs are fulfilled, I think this part of the whole experience of it being so strong.
And Yuval, what about you? You've made many connections now in Guildford. You've met new people. You've invited them into your home. What difference has that made for you?
Emily, being here as foreigners was one of the hardest experiences we ever had, me and Ellie. We didn't know the culture. We didn't know anyone. We thought we knew English. We understood our English isn't so good at the beginning as well. And just it was our way to connect with people as well, and not feeling as lonely in the beginning. And now it just makes us feel at home. I say for me and Ellie both, I think we fell in love with this place and the culture and Guildford.
And post-pandemic, what's next for you both? Yuval, you've been training at the Guildford School of Acting. I know you were in pantomime last year. What are you hoping to do over the coming months?
Well, hopefully if we get to stay here, because our visa is about to expire soon, because we're still, student visa. If we get to stay here, obviously continue what we're doing with the community and Rabbi Alex Goldberg here, which is doing an amazing job. and bringing people together. And theater-wise, just hope to do more shows. I had the privilege of doing a pantomime last Christmas with Peter Duncan. I was the giant at Jack and the Beanstalk at Pool.
Brilliant.
And hopefully more pantos and more shows, and, just having the privilege to be on stage and making people laugh and get excited.
Well, fingers crossed for that, and more entertaining to come soon. Natalie and Yuval, of course, you've just had a baby as well, a lockdown baby. A strange time, Natalie, to have a baby.
Yeah, a Zoom baby.
A Zoom baby. And what's next for you, Natalie? What are you hoping to do over the coming months if you get to stay here?
Well, I'm hoping to start doing workshops of how to do easy cooking, easy sourdough bread. I'm also a baker, and I would really love to make this Friday dinner something more established and more regular for everybody to join us.
That sounds fantastic. I think you'll have people queuing up when the pandemic is